Yeah, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. I'm loading my strap, they calling the law. Fuck around and get clapped for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars, then it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live on this Labor Day. Hope everyone's doing well today. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to the show. What we got going on today? You know, it's typically a quiet day in the US zone, at least for holidays with crypto. Crypto used to really just trade all day, every day, but since Wall Street took over a few years ago, we're kind of now in sync with what the equity markets are doing. So you don't get as much volatility, but we did get a key bounce in today's session earlier today around 1 a.m. It was early this morning. We'll take a look at that. Was that a key rebound move? I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. I'll give you all the technical breakdowns. We'll see if we have some free trades today. I would trade very light if you are going to trade today. Because again, it's on low volume. More volume than the weekends, but still low volume. So just trade maybe half the size you would typically trade during the week, during the normal trading session. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button, share this stream, and let's get as many people as we can in here today. Show me some love in the chat rooms as well. Show me some love in the chat rooms. I'm not seeing, let me just check something real quick. Let me go to YouTube. Am I connected on YouTube right now? I cannot tell. I cannot tell. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we are on YouTube. Okay, so hit that like button, share the stream. Let's get more people in here, ladies and gents. I know it's Labor Day weekend, but definitely show me some love right now because I'm about to give you some free trades, ladies and gents. Some free trades, hopefully. We'll see. We shall see. Mon frere. Let's bring up the charts. Scalpalytics is what powers your free trades every live stream. Check them out at bloodalytics.com. Bloodalytics.com. Your vein to market gains. That's the corniest thing I could have come up with, but it doesn't matter. The results aren't corny. The results aren't corny. Who we got in the chat room? Shunny, what's going on? Thanks for the like. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can load up some trades here, free trades. See what we got on the table today for you guys. Right now, nothing for Ethereum or Bitcoin. Actually, Bitcoin. I take that back. I got a trade for you. And I might give you some experimental trades as well that I'm working on. Some updates to the algo. I may give you some of those as well. So let's take a look at what we got for the scalps on Bitcoin. As you guys can see here, We entered a long position on Bitcoin 8:30 this morning, and we're well below that. So you know what that means. This is when I love to get into a trade, when I'm below the entry or above the entry if we're going short, but below the entry on this long. That means that our risk reward is so tight. I mean, we're only risking like 0.2% roughly on this trade. So you can either trade your normal size, or if you want to be a little risque, you can double down. Because we typically would, on this trade, we would typically risk, let's see, roughly 0.5%. So you can double down and risk the same amount with double the reward, or you can just go same amount you would trade up here with half the risk. It's a number of ways you can skin the cat. It's a number of ways you can skin the cat. So we're going to go ahead and just do a normal trade with half the risk. So let's go ahead and place a trade long on Bitcoin right now, setting our stop loss at 108. I can't even believe I'm saying that. 108, ladies and gents. Ooh-wee. Look, my tweet from about a month and a half ago is looking good. You can have $120 Bitcoin. I'll see you at 60. I don't know. So let's go ahead and place the trade right now over on Bit2Next. Link in the description below if you want to sign up with Bit2Next. If you do, there are some benefits. One being you get a free trial of Scalpalytics, but you got to create a new account. So let's go ahead and place that trade on Bit2Next right now. A little light something. A little light work. All right, trade has been placed. So I'm in there like swimwear. So now all you got to do is set your stop. You always set your stop. So again, the stop loss is 108,494.79. 108,494.79 is your stop loss. So let's scroll down here. 108,494.79 on this trade. Bada boom, bada bing, we in there, baby. You can also set your first take profit, which is a 50% take profit. You see it on the tooltip on the chart, Bloodalytics chart. First take profit is 109,726.81. So I'm going to go over here to the partial take profit on Bit2Next. And my guys over at MGBX, they're updating. It should be today. They're updating the interface to give you easier access to changes and doing partial trades and stuff like that. So hopefully that comes out and is ready by tomorrow when we actually are getting to it. So 109.27, 109.726.80, 109.726.81 actually, to be exact. And we're going to only take 50% of that. Confirm. All right, so we're in there, baby. We're in there. So we ended up really getting into this trade on the pullback about right here, which is even better. That's great. Stop loss is real tight right there. Can't ask for more. We got House of Trades in the building. Repping that MGBX gang. What's going on, gang? Let's go ahead and place our long over on MGBX while we at it. Show them some love. Again, this is a light day, you know, holiday weekend in the U.S., so you might not get too much action going on, guys. And you might get some back and forth. So, again, the stop loss for this trade, let's go back over here and check this out. The stop loss. And I love how, you know, now with the update, and this is, you have this access on Scalpalytics Pro, all pairs, but you now have a tooltip that kind of gives you the pertinent information, the most important information for your trade. So our stop loss is 108,494.79. It won't even give me that. All right, so we'll just go with the 70 over here. Gotta put that stop loss in, man. You gotta have that stop loss just in case you lose internet connectivity, your baby mama call you, your wife calls you, interrupts you, whatever the case may be. Alien abduction by the tall whites, like, have your stop losses in there. Have your stop losses in there. So that circled area is where we got into this trade. I want to show you what I've been working on as far as so I've got beta signals. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save this so that we know exactly where I got in. I got beta signals that I'm working on. It's in beta. All right, and I've got some highly experimental trades that I call my alpha signals that I'm working on. But for the beta signals, we went double long. So we're down, we're deep into this trade on this long. Very similar area for the stop loss. And this trade was at the same area as the live scalp signal, about 8:30 this morning. But the beta signal went double short. We added another short here at 9:52. So let me see what the alpha signals are doing. So we just took our S chicken first 50% take profit on Solana from the beta signal. Let's go back over to the beta really quickly. I'm gonna show you that one. Just saw that alert. So we were short Solana. Double short. That's what I'm talking about on the beta. I don't know what the live Scalpalytics Pro for Solana was doing. Let's go check that out really quickly. It might have been in the short as well. So let me open up Solana. Meet new product. Explore global economic data in a new visual format. What we got here? They're giving me something new here. Oh, this is kind of sweet. That's pretty dope, right? But since we don't trade, my strategy, we don't trade off of fundamentals. It's all pretty much systematic trading, algo trading. So interestingly enough, we are in the short on Solana, but we haven't taken profit. Double short on Solana on Scalpalytics Pro, double short. So we're deep in the money on that one. Nice. We just broke the low here of the session, at least the bottom of the range for London. So we just broke below that, which is interesting. So we may get another leg down on Solana. Again, we haven't gotten a take profit on Solana for the Scalpalytics Pro, but we did get one for the Beta Scalpalytics Pro for Solana. So if you want to take that, you could take that short. Take some of that profits. Remember, the S chicken and L chicken are going to be your 50% take profits. 50% take profit alerts for your L and S chicken. And we're dropping. So I'm assuming that our Bitcoin trade ain't looking all that great on that long. Let's get back over to the Scalpalytics Pro for Bitcoin. Yeah, we're still hanging in there, but it is slightly dropping on the 1 minute. This is the 1 minute chart, remember, guys. So, you know, don't take each bar. You take it with a grain of salt. But what I was referring to as far as a bottoming out or a rebounding is if I go over here to this chart, my macro chart, no indicators on it, you'll see here on Friday we had a bottoming. Nice V. All we do is the V's and the A's, ladies and gents. The V's and the A's. What the hell? What is this thing doing? See, this is my alpha system going haywire. I'm still working on that. Alerts are triggering like crazy. But as you can see, guys, the V's and another V. Double bottom? Do we have a double bottom, ladies and gents? I don't know. We might have a double bottom. That's right, House of Trades. Bloodalytics print money again. Now we know how it feels to be in the Federal Reserve, right? Or the Treasury Department. Just get the print money with Bloodalytics. That's right, man. So double bottom seems to be forming on the 1 hour. And it's interesting, you listen, when you see these types of situations, all you got to do is go back and draw a horizontal line and see where the support is. Because clearly there's some major support there, which used to be major resistance. And lo and behold, what do we have? Right here. We had double bottoms in this region back in July, early July. July 4th, July 7th. And before that, remember, previous support was future resistance, or previous resistance is future support. So this was previous resistance. Then that becomes future support, and we're still in the future support zone. Bam, nice smack, resistance. We finally broke out of it here. Very suspicious buying activity right here on this day. Remember, I showed you guys that's not normal. That's market manipulation right there. I'm just saying. My crypto space, what's going on, brother? But it's simple, man. Reading these charts is simple, and then you add that simple aspect of reading charts properly with a system, man, you got something good. You got something good, guys. You got something really, really good. So what I wanted to show you though is my highly experimental script, my alpha scripts. Let's pull up the alpha script really quickly. Show you guys that. Still working on this. This is highly experimental. So experimental, like it just glitched for some reason and sent all these S chickens through about 4 minutes ago. Like, what the hell? I gotta fix this. So what I'm trying to work on now with the alpha is I fix a couple of logic things that I feel like needed to be improved. But one of the other things I'm trying to do is implement intra-bar alerts. So not waiting for the formation of a new bar for my S chicken. And I'm having some difficulties getting it to behave the way I want it to. It's not quite acting how it's supposed to. So still working that out. Still working that through. Still working that through. But at any rate, we were short on Ethereum since basically 9:30 this morning. Would have taken profits on here. Let me see if the public script. Yeah, we were okay. So I don't know. House of Trades. Did you place that trade? It was during your time zone. He's over on London zone. Did you make that short? That was a nice short right there at 6 o'clock a.m. my time. That would have been a nice short for you. 50% take profit right here. Another 25, 25. You printing money, baby. You're printing money. If you did. Printing money. So we're getting a bounce now off the, look at that. We just swept low. You know, market's trying to take out all those people that have stop losses in the zone, but our system's a little bit more intelligent, and that's why it missed us. Not saying it won't hit there, but the way I have my stop losses set up, intelligently set up, it usually misses. If the market's actually going to go the direction we're going to want it to go, it usually misses those sweep lows that liquidity providers, exchanges like to go down there and grab liquidity and take people out before heading higher. My system usually does evade those maneuvers, as you see here. It was a sweep low. Didn't get us. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. Jump over to bloodalytics.com. Sign up for this powerful tool. We have out of the box set up for you to be ready to trade and go with BTC and Ethereum pairs, Solana and BNB pairs, SUI and XRP pairs. I'll be adding more out of the box configurations soon, and we'll also be adding in there some swing trade signals, a little less involved. You can, hold positions for a couple of days or so. And of course, don't forget the Moonalytics. Shout out to all my woo-woos, all my woo heads. Moonalytics right now. Let me see here. So yeah, we got a double bottom going on here, potentially. But the main thing, how you know if the double bottom is actually intact, you have to unfortunately wait a while. You won't have a confirmation until you basically, I don't know how this magnet thing got on. I can't stand that. But basically you have to wait to see if we break above this yellow line, this downward trend. That will show us, you can see the pennant forming, right? Nice pennant forming. That will give us confirmation if we trade and break out above 110,583 on Bitcoin. We break out above there, then you'll know, and that'll confirm your double bottom. It's backwards looking. This is why, you can trade just literally trend lines, support and resistance lines. You can do that. The only issue with that is you're quite late on trades. But if you're okay with that, if you're okay with not trying to scrape the whole pot, that's fine. You could trade. You would actually get into your trade here, or you could get in down here and hide your stop loss below the first V, if you're savvy enough. Or you can wait and have a better confirmation potentially and go long on the breakout up here. But in doing so, you've missed about 2.5% of potential gains. But hey, to each his own, and there's so many ways you can skin a cat, my friend. So many ways you can skin a cat. So that's what's going on right now. I gave you one free trade for today on the Labor Day weekend. Hope y'all eating good, relaxing in the U.S. We'll see what happens here. We will see what happens on these trades. Stop loss is all set. We'll just have to wait. Got my take profits. Did I set my take profit on Bit2Next? Yes, I did. Take profit, 50% take profit has been set on our long trade. So we'll just monitor and see what happens at this point. Ethereum, again, if you traded this morning, Scalpalytics Pro Ethereum trade, you will be deep in the money on this one. Deep in the money on that one. Let's see what Bloodalytics is talking about. What's the moon talking about, y'all? What's the woo-woo talking about? So Bloodalytics still in that short, ladies and gentlemen, from the new lunar cycle from August 23rd. You will still be in this short. So Bloodalytics is very close to like a swing trade system, but it's all activated and kind of like pivoted around lunar cycles. So we entered a short on the 23rd or thereabouts. Actually, before the moon cycle, we entered that turbo short, which would have been a 3x short. 3x short. So you would be so in the money on this one. First short would have been on Sunday, the previous Sunday. Second short would have been on Monday. And then you would have started taking profits. Taking profits here. And then you would have added another short on right before the new moon cycle, which is that red dot. And you would have taken profits. So great trade. Ethereum, slightly different outcome. You would have tried to go short on the new moon cycle just to turn around and go long. Take 50% of your profits on that long, then go short, and then double short and triple short. So you would have been triple short on Ethereum too, but the sequence initially would have been slightly different. Is Blowfin? Yeah, I don't have. Actually, you want to know something funny about Blowfin? So my Hedgelytics, which is my automated system, we still trading over there for sure. Hedgelytics is still active on Blowfin. That's where I have and the only exchange I have my automated trading system. Man, some of the most reliable API infrastructure I've seen. Like every trade pretty much goes through. I don't have many hiccups at all. So I'm loving Blowfin. I know, you got to put on the VPN now to access your account. I understand that now, but other than that, no, it's still, that's the only nuisance is having to do that. Other than that, great exchange, bro. Great exchange. Now I will be bringing on board additional exchanges that will be compatible with the hedge fund signal, the automated system. So I'm working with exchanges now to prep that and get that ready and integrated. So stay tuned for that information. But it looks like we're starting to move up, ladies and gents, on that Bitcoin long, baby. Let's get back over here and check that out. Actually, let me cancel and save this. I like that drawing. I put the double bottom. So let me go over to the Bitcoin Scout and see what's going on. What do you know? What do you know? We print money, baby. We print money, like my guy said here. My God, look, I'm gonna have to start that one, man. He's always saying Bloodalytics print money again. Yeah, we print money again. So our long is starting to turn around, getting a nice kind of V shape, U shape sweep on that. They tried to take us out the game right here. We ducked and dodged. We bobbed and weaved. And we're in the money now. We're in the money now. Not by a lot. Couple bucks, $10 or so. But we are in the money. Trade Fly, my God. Gotta get you on the channel, man. Gotta get you on the channel, my guy. I'll hit you up this week, man. Get you on the show. Schedule permitting for sure. So that's where we are with this free trade for today. Again, we went long and circled at the beginning of the stream. I circled where we entered our long based on Scalpalytics Pro. Initial long was here at 8:30 this morning, but we didn't go live until now. I love to get in below entry, even better. So now we're heading back up to the zone where the entry was. Let's see if we can blow past entry. That'll be good, because that was the last liquidity area, was at this zone right here. If we can blow past that, that'll be good. That'll be good. So, what's going on with you guys? What y'all doing for the holiday? Anything special? Let me know in the chat room. I'm gonna go see Mama Blood later. My sister's birthday is we're gonna celebrate that today. Even though it's in a couple days, we're gonna celebrate my sister's birthday today as well. So I'll be out there chilling with the fam, checking the trades, printing the money, baby. Printing the money. Gotta print the money like the treasury. Gotta print the money. Inflation is too high. We gotta print that money, y'all. AI taking all the jobs. We gotta print that money, y'all. Gotta print that money. So yeah, my highly experimental alpha signal is, man, this thing goes crazy. I gotta fix a couple things, and then I'll move it to beta. Forward test that in beta for a month or so. Then I'll move to live, to production. But this bad boy, we're double short on Ethereum right now. We just took 50% profit a little while ago. It glitched and took like probably all my profits because it straight glitched and took like six. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. That's done. That trade has been closed. That's way too many 50% take profits. I have nothing left in that trade, unfortunately. So, but we did. We were short on Sui. That was a nice trade. Sui short from early this morning, and a nice Sui long from earlier as well. Short from Sunday, so that's been going crazy. Interesting here. We went long on Binance at maybe about 11 o'clock this morning. So basically closing out this short and reversing trade, reversing course. And we just did a turbo long. Interesting. So we went turbo long right here. So double down on that. But turbo longs are, you'll see like the turbo trades. I added another little mix to it. But those turbo trades are highly effective. And the thing about that, if I go down here and I turn off turbo trades, you'll see the difference in the performance drastically. Went from a 72% return to a negative 9% return. So turbo trades, you're going to want to enable that. When I make this turbo setting or feature live, you're going to definitely want to play with the turbo settings because that increases your profits big time. Can't tell you what I did to do the turbo trades, but that's, those are trade secrets. But it definitely helps. Definitely helps. So that's it. I just want to touch bases with you guys on the holiday. Hope you guys are safe, relaxing here in the States. I know across the country, across the world, I don't give a fuck about Labor Day. But at any rate, have a great day. Y'all need any assistance, hit me up on Telegram, Crypto Blood. Actually, it's Crypto_Blood. This coming week, I'll have a partnership I was going back and forth with, and I think I'm going to go ahead and try them out just for shits and giggles. We're going to do some, what do they call it? Like prop trade firm? Some prop trade firm type situation. Well, we're going to add that prop trading firm. We're going to add Bloodalytics to it and make some money. So you'll hear more about that this week. Again, link in the description below. Sign up. You want 5-day free trial. Create yourself of the Scalpalytics Pro. Create yourself a either MGBX account. The link is in the description below, or a Bit2Next account. The link is also in the description below. All you gotta do is create an account, fund your account with like $100 or so, and then send me your UID and your TradingView username to algo@cryptoblood.com. algo@cryptoblood.com. Send me your username and your password. Not your password. Send me your UID and your TradingView username. All right. 2. I'm going to put it on here right now. algo@cryptoblood.io. I'm working with a meme coin new for me. You're actually working with the team? I'm done with that meme shit, man. That scarred me. I'm good. Y'all can have that. I'm just gonna trade and end up making more money than y'all make with the memes. I had to get back to the basics because you lose so much damn money on all these duds. Only way you win with a meme coin is that you hit and it's like a casino. You hit, you gotta take your money out. Cause if you keep playing the game, the house is gonna win. You're gonna end up losing all that money you made with a rug pull here, a rug pull there, a rug pull up your derriere. Prop firms are great, but they all have different rules. Keep that in mind. Right, they do. They have all different types of rules to try to trick you up, but Bloodalytics, we'll be able to get through all those phases real quick and get to the live. I've never done a prop firm, prop trading company. I used to actually prop trade back in the day for a fund of funds, like a real. So this is real prop trading. But now everybody can be a prop trader. Money is money, my friend. But the money ain't money if the money ain't there. I'm just saying, it ain't money if they ain't there. Shit, okay. But you have to tell me more about that my crypto space on the next live stream. All right, it's your boy Crypto Blood, man. That's it for today. I gave you a free trade. You're in the green, as you are most of the time when you come mess with Crypto Blood and get your free trade for the day. Get your fix. You gotta come get your fix. I'm selling red tops and blues. Come on and get your fix. Bloodalytics.com. On here, people. Back at you, Brian. Peace out, fellas. Be safe.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay.